In this example, we will talk a little bit about particle analysis. So this is a bit more advanced example in which we will use some of the concepts that we have already explained, like filtering for starters. So let's choose a low-pass Gaussian filter to filter the image and to make it ready for processing. So let's choose a 5x5 Gaussian filter. So this was the low-pass filtering. Afterwards, to emphasize our edges, we would like to use a high-pass filter. So let's go to the convolution and make ourselves a custom filter. So this is a possibility. You could make yourself a custom high-pass filter. This would be it. And let's call it high-pass custom. Okay. The next step in our algorithm would, of course, be the thresholding step. So let's choose a threshold method, and let's choose an auto threshold method called the metric auto threshold method. And we need to find the dark objects. Those are the borders of our cells that we want to count. Okay. And the next step in our algorithm would be a morphological operation on this binary image. So we now have a binary image. Let's go to the tab binary, and let's go to the basic morphology function in order to do a proper close. So by doing a proper close, we're basically doing the dilatation of the pixels first and then the erosion of the pixels. So let's click OK. And the next step would be to somehow fill the holes inside the borders of our cells. Luckily for us, there is a function to do that. It's in the advanced morphology function, and here it is. This is the fill holes function. So let's click OK. And what we would like to do is remove the objects that are touching the borders. So in order to do that, we once again choose the advanced morphology function, and let's see, it should be here. Remove border objects. Here it is. Okay. The next step in our algorithm would be to perform some sort of filtering on the image that we have obtained. So as you can see, there are a lot of objects found in the image that satisfy the conditions that we have already made that are not the cells we want to count. So in order to do a filtering operation, we choose the particle filter operation, and here we can choose the area, so the condition in order to filter our objects in our image. So here we can determine the maximum area for the particles in order for them to be removed. So the action is remove. We can also choose the keep option, but then all the small particles would be kept. We want to remove them, so let's choose remove and click OK. The last step would be to perform the particle analysis. The particle analysis function enables us to obtain different kinds of measurements on the particles that were found in the image, that are left over in the image. So we can select from a huge range of measurements. For example, we can, if we wanted to, we could display the elongation factor of our particles, or their center of mass, where it is. So let's choose those, and we can see the total number of particles found, it is 55, and if we choose a particular particle, like for example this 46th particle, it will be highlighted in the image, so a green square will appear around it, and the measurements for this particle are displayed right here. So let's click OK. And in order for us to obtain all the measurements, we need to go to Select Controls, and here we can choose the outputs of our Vision Express VI. So if we choose to, if we wanted to see these outputs in LabVIEW, we are most definitely going to check these boxes right here. So that would be it for particle analysis.